Fever answer to Sydney Colson. Caitlin Clark injuries in plain sight. DeWanna Bonner is the clear answer to the Fever's scoring woes. In the fourth quarter of the Indiana Fever's loss to the Connecticut Sun on Friday night, DeWanna Bonner turned back the clock. She was all over the floor in terms of her offense, getting to her spots and hitting three after three in the faces of Sun defenders who struggled to get in the vicinity of her wingspan and shot. She single-handedly kept Indiana in the contest after they had gotten into a double-digit hole against Connecticut, but it was too little too late. Still, Bonner's explosion on offense is a huge plus to take away from that loss. The Fever are in desperation mode as they're staring down the barrel of a potential four-game losing streak when they face off with the Washington Mystics again this week. And as they're still without star guard Caitlin Clark, who is recovering from a quad injury. Additionally, they have no true facilitators left on their roster if Sydney Colson and Sophie Cunningham have to miss time due to injuries suffered in the Sun loss. Bonner is the clear answer to the team's woes on offense, and it's time for head coach Stephanie White to recognize that before they dig themselves too big a hole to climb out of in the standings. Outside of her shooting, Bonner can facilitate. She hovered around 2 or 3 assists per game while with the Connecticut Sun between 2020 and 2024, which shows she can alleviate some of the pressure from Kelsey Mitchell to suddenly become the team's #1 option at point guard. But when adding in her shooting, Bonner can be a real threat to defenses because she stretches the floor and creates looks for the Fever's offensive hub, Aliyah Boston. Boston, who had a much better game without Clark running point for her against the Sun, was only snake-bitten due to foul trouble. Outside of that, she was hitting her shots consistently in the paint and was a deterrent at the basket for anyone not named Tina Charles. That would only increase in effectiveness with a shooter like Bonner getting way more than her average of 22 minutes per game for the Fever this season. It's something that White is probably already considering with Colson and Cunningham potentially out, and it's something worth experimenting with before it's too late to pull that lever.